I wanted to come on here and tell you the truth about me, about the person that you've been watching the gotchas about. My real name is Lily Catherine Platt, not the same person as I always say I was. My characters are the people that I loved and cherished before, and I just don't remember half the things I've done to them, but I knew I was a raging bitch to all of them. But I'm here to explain about one thing. I don't expect anyone to really care about my videos whenever I say this, but all the gotcha pain I made was because I was fighting alone. I've been fighting a war alone. People try to help me, but I said no multiple times, and they listened half the time, but then didn't listen. I always thought that I was just going to be the person that controls the whole world, but it's the other way around because the world doesn't control anything you do other than how shitty it goes. So that's a pillow. I'm gonna start this. Sorry, I'm looking at a box that says pillows, but I only got 2 pillows in here right now, and that's the ones I got from my movers. So bullshitters. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Zoning out again. Sorry if I'm distracted by my phone. I am waiting for some response of something. Because I'm gonna fix some things today. And that's not gonna be my ankle because my ankle's fucking a bitch to me today. I finally ate something real, but it was kind of scary at the same time because I had to take a pill before I ate anything because my parents found out about it. I haven't really been eating that well because of what's been going on. I'm not here to say that people have been doing this to me, but I've been wanting to talk to people about this and something. I am just a person that destroyed everything. I destroyed my friendship with my own person that I really cared super, super much about. At this point, I'm giving her time to choose if she wants to stay around or just walk out the door. So right now, she is halfway out, and I do not blame her, and I cannot blame myself either. Well, I can blame myself because myself was the bitch of everything. To let you know, I've been starving myself because of what's been going on. The only thing I really ate at all these past 3 days now was just a small bit of Cheez-Its and a can of soda. Before anyone says, wow, that's just a girl meal and you must be fasting, I'm not. I've been just starving myself because I just wanted to be better than I used to be. And then suddenly I went through my camera roll and deleted half of my photos, and I saw one photo that really got to my heart. It's a photo of my own person. I'm not going to call her my best friend because at this point, what's the point of calling her best friend if I don't even know what's going on right now with myself and her. I use TikTok and I posted a bunch of shit that I really should be going through again. And knowing my aunts are going to go through my damn YouTube channel because what's the point of even keeping shit from these people? They are just a person that just likes going through my shit. So if one of my aunts are watching this, please don't tell my dad or my mom because this is barely even a reason to be in my business because it is currently none of their business what's going on with me. I might be their kid, but they don't even need to know half of the things I'm going through because they can find out on their own when they ask me if I'm okay. But they haven't, so they can't find out anything until they ask. Well, my dad did ask me today because chasing after a dog got me Wolverined. But I don't care. He basically just nibbled his way through. He actually got through my skin through here, but it's whatever. Sprained my ankle, I think. I don't know. It hurts like hell. But I can't really even walk around my own house without a damn limp, and my parents saw that and just decided I'm just gonna stay home from school. Because people might think I'm being abused because of the hand thing, but whatever. What else? Anyway, the real reason why I came on here is because I made a real big mistake. I did it again, and I promised myself I wouldn't do it ever again. The last time I did it was... Sorry, I had to stop myself before I said something really mean, and I'm not doing that anymore. Alright. Over the head, through the bloody bushes, into the ocean of forgottenness. Okay, sorry, that's basically my catchphrase by the point of my problems. The ocean of forgottenness is where I hide everything. Some things are really buried deep, deep, deep down there that I'm not going to even try to look for. But one is surfacing every second that makes me feel like shit. I crossed the line with something really big, and I shouldn't have really done that. So basically, the past 3 days I've been doing some shit to myself to the point I've been destroying my own self. Yeah. I chose to stay in my line where I'm supposed to be, in the childhood land. And to let you know, if you have something to fucking say in my comment section, just say it and I will gladly respond to you. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who fucking knows by the second? I have no hesitation to read it, but I will have hesitation to respond because I will not lose my cool on everything else again. A friend told me I'm lucky being single. A person told me I'm lucky to be single. And she stated the reasons, and I made a small little joke. But my small little jokes are just an ass. Then not even going to admit that I did wrong that day was the one thing that really killed my whole attitude. See, through my head is where my emotions are. They stay where our main things are. They're the main course of where you're living. As everyone can see, through Inside Out, you can clearly see that Riley has no emotion. Her 5 emotions: joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger. And then in Inside Out 2, there's 5 more. Envy, ennui, I'm gonna just say name of that, I don't know. Anxiety, embarrassment, and I think there's 4. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly just Google that really quick. Damn it. Yeah, there's 4. Okay. Jesus. It's being just goddamn stupid. No, stop it. The main course of emotions through Riley's head. But through my head is different. through everyone else's head, there are different ones. You can be controlled by joy, sadness, anxiety, envy, jealousy is envy. God damn it. Sad, or anger, or whatever, etc., etc. You can be controlled by anything. But my main emotion was anger. And second one was sadness. Third one, anxiety. My fourth one, never really had fourth one because I never paid attention to my fourth. I paid attention to my main three. People asked me before in my first school year, what happened to my joy? I couldn't give them a straight answer because I didn't even know by the time. But by this time, I'm in I'm just gonna say Athena school because Odysseus, Ares helmet. I don't know. It's one of those two because I think they have the same helmet. I don't know. I really don't really pay attention to half the helmets. Yeah, this is her helmet, so yeah. Or was it? I'm gonna search up. No, they have the same helmet, so fuck. I'm just gonna say Athena because I like Athena better than any of them because of 911. Anyway, Athena helmet school I go to, and now I can understand where my joy went. I guess whenever I started growing up, she became more distant than I thought she would ever be. She would show up sometimes just to be happy a bit. But she started fading after a bit. And I always wondered why and what happened to her. And now I can understand. Due to me using my three main emotions, I barely used joy at all, and she became more and more weak. To the point she thought I never needed her again. But little does she know, I really actually do need her. Sometimes it's good to have a sprinkle of every emotion. You can have any other emotion you want in your world. But I chose one small emotion to bury away. And that was basically halfway joy. But now I can clearly see that everything is involved around faking something. You can fake your joy, you can fake your sadness, or anything. You can fake anything, and people think you're really okay. I've done that for basically my 4 years right now. 4 years I've been faking that. In 4 years I thought, one day I'll get better. I'm currently 14, a teenager. And I used to believe that everywhere I went was puppies and kittens and unicorns and butterflies and everything. Butterflies exist, but not really here. I haven't seen any yet. Trust me, I'll see one if Georgia starts chasing him or it. My problem with life is probably that I knew that as soon as I get older, I'm supposed to grow up more and learn more emotions. Due to me being a teenager these days now, I'm made to put one expression on, and that is faking what you're not. I am supposed to fake who I am, I'm guessing. Because now people go around and say things that I don't even believe anymore. By the way it looks right now, I might not really have past friends anymore. And I won't blame any of them because it hurts to think about this, but maybe they were all right to leave. I started up again. Basically, I rebooted myself somehow. How, I don't really know. But I basically rebooted the person I used to be to make me different. I know two people are going to watch this and say, wow, she must be more selfish than we think. But to tell you that I'm not trying to be anything anymore. All I'm trying is to be a better person now. I've made a deal with myself multiple times that I won't hurt anyone ever again. And I broke that promise 3 times. And now I currently have more death wishes than I thought I would have in my book right now for myself. That's a thing. I have been watching one favorite show of mine, Ginny and Georgia. Ginny and Georgia has been my favorite show ever since I turned basically, I can't say 10 because I was not 12. The content is smoking, sex, cursing, suicidal stuff, basically half of that stuff. I got to one episode today. The main character's best friend. Ginny is the main character, basically. I don't know, is she? Or is that Georgia? It shows more of Ginny than I think of Georgia. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it later, but right now I'm not gonna care. But I think it's Ginny, but whatever. Ginny's best friend, Max/Maxine, got a bit aggravated with her because she went off and boned her twin brother without telling her at all. And basically lied halfway through the show. Of still being a virgin. But this episode was really sensitive. Ginny got really mad, got the worry she wanted again, and she walked past Maxine with the worst expression, a mad one. Maxine grabbed her and said, "No, she has no right to be mad." But as I was watching it, I know something. I know something really big and small, and I was really wrong about something. I rewatched it like 2 times to make sure I was right. Because, yeah. Ginny and Maxine had a horrible falling out. To the point, Ginny was more suicidal than she would ever be. Or self-harm, whatever you want to call it. I really don't. I don't pay attention to a lot of things during classes because what's the point? Yeah. I thought to myself 3 times as I was watching it. I was basically Maxine. But then I thought about it again. And then I was, yeah, I am Maxine. Because Maxine was being dramatic because her own best friend stabbed her in the back. Even though she should have, could have had the one simple conversation about it and talked about it and talked it out without any drama or anything. But of course, Maxine went full-blown dramatic. And it does remind me a lot about myself because I did go dramatic about one thing. I was scared. But I had no right to do this shit to myself and to the people I cared about. Care, ED, cared. I can't say I care about them right now because that's my, I don't even know if I care about them right now. Well, I do, but still at the same time, I'm like, I don't even know. Yeah. But I was a major bitch. I don't know, that's the same thing Maxine says, so. Ginny and Georgia has been the show I watched since I was like, 12. Yeah, I gotta keep checking myself a lot, sorry. And I was looking back at half the messages this morning I started the argument with, and I noticed that half the things I said was not really even true at all. I looked at my friend, the people, and I saw that they had loving people they loved. They had beautiful boyfriends, and don't you know, one and two, I'm gonna call them 1 and 2 right now. 1 and 2 were dating. So she had him, and person had her man. Which I never really cared about love at all because I had 2 people I really loved and that really happened to my heart because I was just like, nope. But it's fine. I'll find one day. I legit. People keep thinking I want to get back with my ex. No thanks. I am no thanks. Just no, pretty much thanks. I'm trying to fix that one up first before any other ones. So I'd rather be friends right now. But right now, I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I'm trying to gain people's trust right now with him. I'm trying to gain his trust right now. And that is perfectly fine. His brother was really easily for some reason. I could be faking it and he would still trust me. I am not faking it, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway. Sorry, I just keep glancing over that bag that is on my ground that I haven't even used because in my school I have to use a backpack because we got a damn Chromebook that we gotta bring back and forth. I hate it. I bring so many memories in my house to the point I don't even remember my own life before. But then half the times I'll get flashes of memories of when I was manipulative and manipulated. To let you know, I was manipulator. A little much still am, but not really that much. I cut that out of my life, basically. Because I wanted to gain people's trust without manipulativeness. But I think I'm probably using it at this point. Like little by little. So yeah. Basically, the things I did was for my selfishness and everything. Snapchat. Snapchat. At this point, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with my life. I'm giving my person I'm just gonna call my person because I'm tired of the same person. A break from me and basically everything. because I think the person deserves it most of all, because she was the one I basically hurt the hell of the most. I think. I don't know. The other two, I, I'm not gonna even say anything about them because I might just say something shitty and then a whole other argument, and I'm like, no thanks. Basically, to avoid everything that you do, think before you say anything, and then maybe you'll still keep your friends around. But due to that, I actually did get a friend back, at least, which I'm happy about. Okay, I'm good for like 3 more hours. I'm tired. Fuck. I don't know. I've cut it out my whole life of everyone and everything to protect myself. I guess it was a normal fact that I remembered so much of my damn past to the point I was not gonna let another person in my real life, because if I stepped out of my own comfort zone, I knew I'd be in a shitty world. I should have got some pink. Or at least red. So yeah. Let you know that I had to shut half of the things I used to love out because I was ready. I currently don't have a therapist yet, but I will be getting one soon. That's not gonna be a friend or a person at all. Because if I get one that's a friend, then I'm gonna deeply destroy that friendship faster than I can look around in my own life. I need a real one that can actually talk to me. Trust me, I love talking to someone that I knew from Alaska and I trust them. Technically, I talk to one that's helpful sometimes. I'm not going to disqualify her name because she did nothing to me and I did nothing to her. Because she's a good person, even though I'm a shitty person, but still. She was kind of like a therapist and a helper. She gave me good advice. I talked to her about it and she just said apologize and give it some time. I did, and I'm gonna give that one some time to see how it goes, and we'll see. I gotta change ringtone soon. Anyway. I had no excuse to really hurt people like that. When me and one of them were in an argument, I said something that really I shouldn't have really even said once to myself, or even thought to myself. If I didn't have problems, would you leave? Or just disappear? To that moment, I rethought about that and I couldn't take it back because what would be the point? I could have fixed everything by that second. But my breath caught myself so hard to the point I kept drowning more. And all I remember was I was in a blackout. I couldn't swim. I faded. Everything I loved faded. I watched between my own eyes that all the happiness I used to love and enjoy, I watched as all the pictures and smiles I had burned. And then I saw the one that lit the fire. Me. A different version than anything of a me. I have these little nightmares or dreams. Basically nightmares because they don't even help me with my life choices and my dreams. A nightmare where I watched every single bit of my life burn to the ground and a new person arrived. And I watched as everything burned to the ground. But there's one image that still stayed out. A group photo. Me, one person, I can't say child anymore because I don't even know. I don't talk to her. I don't plan on talking to some people because I am not in the mood to break any more people. It's a little happy, cheerful kid, but I can't say that she's really that cheerful. She had problems going on at home too. But she was trustworthy and a really good person. She didn't want anything to go wrong. She was always there to check in. So basically, I'm gonna just call her Spark of Light. Because I got no other nicknames to call her right now. So yeah. It fell straight to my feet, and I picked it up and I looked at it. And I stared at it for hours until that version of me grabbed it and threw it in the fire. And all that said was, it was all your fault that this happened. I watched as everything burned. She was just standing there, smiling. Like she did this before and I don't remember. I woke up in a drench of sweat. I couldn't even think to myself that by a second that was not real. I looked at my phone and I was about to text the group, but I realized it was too late. I fucked up everything badly. I couldn't go back and say I'm sorry. Because sorries are pointless by the second. If you fuck up something and then you go by 3 days and you go by and say sorry for hurting everything, it won't work. No one will trust you. That's why you don't do this shit. You think twice before it. I would think maybe I learned my lesson last time with my old friend Asia, which I have the right to say her name because she doesn't even she lives close, but still, not close, because bitch, she lives in Clarksville. I live in Nashville. Well, she's close, but still, she ain't gonna spend all this 3-hour drive just to get down here and be like, what the fuck is wrong, you motherfucker? The truth, she was the bitch that always started problems every day. But you know, she was I can't say it or I'm gonna be like very assaulting to the Chinese people. Not Chinese, the Jewish and Christian people. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this the most respectful way before I say like shitty. She was the person that made me feel like God was just a person that everyone inspired by because he was a king of something. But I was inspired by someone else. Now don't get me wrong, don't say anything about it. I am personally a kid that just doesn't trust it because of how much I heard of God and God and God. Oh, no thanks. I became a person that doesn't trust him. Life went on horrible because of this guy, and I didn't trust him because I thought he would make everything better. He didn't send anything happy down. I became the person that trusted Satan more than God. And I don't want to hear, what the hell, you should be Jewish, you're probably, you were never baptized. I was, when I was a baby, by my own grandma. Tell the truth, half of this started because of her. Well, no, it wasn't because of her, I think. I don't know, I don't really pay attention to half of this shit. I can't really blame my grandma because she wasn't really around that much. Because by the time we lived in Clarksville, and she lived all the way in Pennsylvania. She only came to visit during summer anyway. Which I just got used to it, to the point I was tired of seeing people during summer. This summer was supposed to be the funnest summer I was supposed to have, but if I don't fix everything before summer, then I'm going to be more miserable than I think I could ever be. But then, I guess last night, I had the same exact dream nightmare, but this time instead of that photo falling to my feet, I saw a different one. It wasn't really a photo, it was a vision. Me holding hands with a guy. I didn't know who it was until I saw the person that I first wanted to fix everything with. The person I actually trust the most right now, for some reason. Not to feel so to anyone else, for some reason I trust him the most right now. Probably because he's older. He's an older brother and he's a teen right now too. He's probably just 1 year older than me. He's 15. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, his birthday is like a year before, not a year, like a month, no. Yeah, a month before mine. I don't say anything about it because I used to look at it around and say, oh, that's cool. I saw him and that really didn't really do anything to it. She just stared at it and I saw tears streaming down her face. I saw the one thing that I never saw in my own self. Pity. I felt pity for her. I never want anyone to feel pity for me, but I saw pity in her eyes. I actually was more different than I used to think. I walked up to her and held her hand. I told her she can rest. I told her it's okay. I held her hand as she cried. She looked at me. And then she apologized. I told her I don't think I can really forgive you until I can get everyone else to forgive me again. And she nodded her head, of course, but she was more quiet than usual. Then she did something. She reversed the fire and everything was restored. Nice one thing. She picked up a photo. And it was of the guy. She told me I should have fixed that first than any other thing. Then another photo, and then another photo. The next one was the person that I cared much about. She had a big smile on her face with me. And I looked in the eyes of that photo and I saw something. A person that wanted to hide the most problems from me. And I thought I was being selfish. And I'll fix it. So yeah. I came on here to say that stuff, but if you're the people I hurt, then I don't expect anyone to agree that I did something right for once. I did wrong. But the one thing that really made me lose the most control is probably people kept telling me to grow up. I am 14, going to be 15 in September. But that doesn't mean anything. You can't just go around saying you're 15. Okay, I have listened to my parents say, you're 14, you're 14. Okay, cool. I've been tired of hearing everyone say, you're 14. To the point, yes, I will lose my complete cool if everyone keeps saying you're 14, learn how to act your age. Because I did get I did get a kid that said that you're 14 and yet you're in middle school wasting your time on this stupid stuff. Because that day I was wearing just my normal colors of black because I didn't feel like adding any color to me that day because I felt like I was not in the mood for anything poppy or anything. I just went full-blown ranch colored black because I felt tired of colors. At this point, I think I'm gonna bury half my colors because what the fuck's the point of having colors in my room? But yeah, I did lose my cool and I saw that a kid's eyes were filled with fear because a teenager just yelled at her for assaulting the age. But when I did that, I saw something. I saw myself getting yelled at by my own parents, hearing my parents being yelled at by everything, hearing my mom get yelled at by my own dad. I stopped and thought about it again, and then I apologized, and then I walked away to class. I was different that day. I was more quiet, I was more distant. My own friend tried to find out what was going on, and I just told her everything is fine. I was mostly quiet. I was barely talkative that day because I was more hurt to myself. I love you guys so much. I'll have to film more whenever I get more myself again. To let you know, I did change up a story in my gacha. I started working on Gacha Club videos with Voltron. If you don't know what Voltron is, it was something that was on Netflix, but then got kicked off, but now it's gonna be back soon, I'm thinking. Because I joined a group on Facebook that basically said Voltron, which everyone supported that Voltron needed to come back. So yay. We had everyone had a team voting and then got a whole of some autographing. So yeah. And Voltron won, and Voltron will be back on Netflix sometime soon. When? Don't know. I'm excited to see it again so I can at least watch it over and over and over for hours and wonder why they make Paige so small. Why give Keith a mullet? Why was Lance the one that seemed like the guy that would get Keith as a boyfriend? Which I think I'm irritated about that one. They didn't. It was back in 2018. That's when they made it. So I guess I was like, there's no clans. Where's the clans? I don't understand this. But of course, when I made my Gacha Club, I was like, huh, I can make clans in this. Hell yeah. So I made clans. Lance and Keith are together forever. I'm kidding. But I kept designing the characters to the point. Laura still has the same outfit a bit, but they're switching up. Oh my god, why the hell is it so dark on my camera? Fuck. I hate that. But yeah. I might start a new YouTube channel that dedicates everything to my Voltron of love. So yeah. Sorry, I'm currently tired. And because after I woke up last night, I was just like, I'm just gonna chill and talk to one of my friends. Well, person. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell to call him right now. I will find out one day. I don't know. I'm just going home Roblox Buddy. My Roblox Buddy, because why not? I don't know. I can't get really much sleep because but I can't blame him. He has never really played Roblox with sometimes. Because half his friends don't really play that much Roblox, which I can't blame them. I play Roblox time to time. I can get bored of it really quickly. That is really laggy for some reason. But I think that's all I'm going to say in this video for today. I love y'all, and I really hope everyone has a good day, afternoon, or night. Don't forget, goodbyes aren't forever, so it's see you later. So see you later, guys.